Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today we are going to solve problems relating to these topics, that is angles, parallel lines, polygon and Pythagoras theorem. So our first question is question 5 that appeared in 2020. The question paper was 1 and the variant was also 1. So here we have a diagram ABC D. In the triangle ABC, that is this one ABC, AB is equal to AC. The side AB is equal to this side AC. It means we have this isosceles triangle, and you already know what is an isosceles triangle. A triangle having two sides equal called isosceles triangle. Okay, and if this is an isosceles triangle, it means the angle B and angle C are same. So let's again read this statement. In the triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC and angle BAC is equal to 38 degree. This angle is 38 degree. BCD is a straight line, this one BCD. Work out angle ACD. We need to calculate this angle ACD, this angle, the external angle. So first of all, we need to calculate the internal angles, this one and this. Once we get the angle C, then we have the formula, the angle on a straight line add up to 180 degree. If this is X, Y, Z, it means X plus Y plus Z is equal to 180 degree. And by using this, we will get the ACD angle. Okay, so let's start. Angle 38 degree plus angle B plus angle C add up to 180 degree. And this is isosceles triangle. So angle B is equal to angle C. I can write 38 degree plus B degree. Instead of C, I'm going to write B degree is equal 180 degree. Now, B plus B, that makes 2B. And we are moving this 38. When we bring it here, it's going to be subtract. So 180 minus 38, you have the calculator. So that's going to be 142. So 2B is equal to 142. Now we need to calculate the value of the angle B. That would be 142 divided by 2. So 2 how many times? 14, 7 times, and 2 1 times 71. So angle B is 71. It means angle C is also 71. Now simply we can calculate angle ACD now, and that would be angle ACD is equal to 180 degree minus angle C. The angle C we just have already found it, that is 71 degree. So 180 minus 71, that would be 109 degree. So angle ACD is equal to 109 degree. Now moving towards our next question. Question 2 again appeared in 2020. The question paper was 1 and the variant was 2. We have this angle, this one. Write down the mathematical name for this type of angle. We have three types of angle basically. Number 1, acute angle. Acute angle, let's say we have theta. Theta is an angle. Acute angle is if theta greater than 0 degree, less than 90 degree, then we have acute angle. Number 2, obtuse angle. If theta is greater than 90 degree and less than 180 degree, that angle is called obtuse angle. And third one is reflexive angle or reflex angle. And what is a reflex angle? If theta greater than 180 degree, less than 360 degree, we call it reflex angle. So which one of these? Of course, this is greater than 0 degree and less than 90 degree, because 90 degree angle has an L shape. This is a 90 degree angle. So this one is the acute angle. Acute angle. And I'm going to tell the definition of an angle. Angle is basically two rays with a common starting point. Two rays with a common starting point form an angle. Okay, here we can see that we have two rays. One of them is this and the other is this, and this is the vertex, the common starting point. We usually calculate the angle in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, from this line, that is this ray, to the other ray. Now in part B, we have a circle and AB is a chord. A and B lie on a circle center O. Write on the mathematical name for the line AB. I have just told you AB is a chord. If this AB, that is this chord, passes through the center of a circle, then that chord is known as diameter. But right now we have this chord only. So what is the mathematical name of this AB? This is a chord. Okay, part 2 says if OA is equal to 8 centimeter, this one, this OA is 8 centimeter, write down the length of the diameter of this circle. Now we want to calculate the length of the diameter. Actually, diameter is 2 times of radius, and radius is half of diameter. So 1 radius is given. You have to put the value of this radius, that is 8. 8 into 2, that's gonna be 16. So diameter is 16 centimeter. That's it. Now moving towards our next question, question 8. The paper was 1, the variant was 3, and the year is same. So we have this diagram. In the diagram, AB is parallel to CD. AB is a line. You can see this is an AB line, and CD is also a line, and they are parallel to each other. What we need to calculate, of course, the unknowns, that is x and y. Find the value of x, give a geometrical reason for your answer. Okay, just recall, if we have two parallel lines, something like this, and this is a line that is the traversal line, a line that cuts the two parallel lines known as traversal line. So we have F-shape angles. If this is x and this is 72, this F-shaped angle, you can see the opposite of this F is again an F. So what we call, this is a corresponding angle. Okay, so you have to give the reason. These two angles are equal. X is equal to 72 degree, and the reason is corresponding angle. Actually, I have discussed all the angles, that is Z shape, C shape, and F shape angles in my first video of this topic, that is these topics. So you should check on it. Now the next thing is work out the value of y, give a geometrical reason for your answer. We need to calculate the value of y, and we have to tell what is the reason behind it. So this is y here. If this is a cross, something like this, and here is y, and opposite is, let's say, 72 degree, then we can say y is equal to 72 degree because of vertically opposite angle. But here this is not the case. Okay, the cross is basically something like this. If we draw a proper cross, so cross is something like this, but previously this is not the cross. So how can we calculate? We know another rule, that if we have angles like this, so angle at a point add up to 360 degree. We are going to add these angles and put them equal to 360 degree. So 72 degree plus 135 degree plus 88 degree plus y degree is equal to 360 degree. Now we have to add these three numbers and subtract them from 360. Use your calculator, or by doing manually you can get the value, that is 295. So after subtraction we get 65 degree. The value of y is 65. Okay, the value of y is 65 degree because angle at a point point add up to 360 degree. That is the reason behind it. Now, next question in this row is question 6, appeared in 2020. The question paper was 2 and the variant was 1. The diagram shows a trapezium. So we have this trapezium. And what is a trapezium? A figure bounded by 4 sides in which 2 lines are parallel to each other, and or you can say one pair of lines are parallel to each other and the other are non-parallel. So we have this figure. We need to calculate the value of x. And how can we calculate the value of x? I have just told you, if we have the F-shape angle, something like this, then they would be corresponding angle. And if we have C-shape angle, this is our C-shape angle, 2 parallel lines and the C-shape angle. This is called C-shape angle, and if this is x and this is y, they add up to give 180 degree. So according to our diagram, this trapezium, this is a C-shape angle. You can see, we can draw the C-shape. This is our C-shape. So 97 minus 3x degree plus 69 plus 5x degree add up to 180 degree. We call them the supplementary angles or allied angles. Okay. Now open it. 97 degree minus 3x degree plus 69 degree plus 5x degree is equal 180 degree. Minus 3x plus 5x, that's gonna be 2x degree, and 97 plus 69, 166 degree is equal 180 degree. Now moving this 166 degree, 180 degree minus 166 degree, 2x degree is equal to 44 degree. Sorry, this is 14 degree. 14 degree. Now moving 2 to the other side, 14 divided by 2, the answer is 7. So this is our answer. We have just calculated the value of x. Now our next question is question 3 that appeared in 2020 again. The question paper was 2, the variant was also 2. We have this diagram ABC and ABD is a straight line. Find the value of x. We need to calculate this x. We can see we have ABC, an isosceles triangle. If this is an isosceles triangle, what does it mean? It means these two base angles are equal. If AB and BC are equal, it means angle A and angle C are equal. The angle C is x degree, it means the angle A is also x degree. And how can we calculate this angle B, the internal angle? We know angle on a straight line, if this is 50 degree and this is angle, let's say y, then y plus 50 degree add up to 180 degree. Angle on a straight line add up to 180 degree. So y is equal to 180 minus 50 degree, that will be 130 degree. So this is y. So angle B is, let's say it's y, the angle B is 130 degree. Now we are going to apply a rule here. The sum of internal angles of a triangle add up to 180 degree. So it means x degree plus x degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. Now putting the values, we have to add these two. The answer is 2x degree. The value of y we have just found, that is 130 degree. Now subtract this 130 degree from 180 degree. 180 minus 130, that is equal to 50 degree. So x is equal to 50 degree divided by 2. The answer is 25 degree. So this is our answer, 25 degree. Now the next question is question 3. The paper was 2 and the variant was 3 and the same year 2020. Again we have this diagram ABC and it's an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is one who has two sides equal and two angles are equal, that are called the base angle. If this is angle 32, this angle is 32, this angle is also 32. Triangle ABC is isosceles. Angle ABC is equal to 32 degree, AB equal to AC. Find angle BAC. We need to calculate this angle A. What is this angle equal to? Let's say it is equal to X and we need to calculate the value of X. Now applying the same rule, that is X degree plus 32 degree plus 32 degree is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now X degree, 32 plus 32, that is equal to 64 degree. So X degree is equal to 180 minus 64 degree. The answer to this one is, okay, 10 minus 4, that is equal to 6. Okay, and this will be 1 and 1. So 116 degree. This is our answer to this question. Next question is question 7, appeared in paper 3. The variant was 2. Again we have this isosceles triangle. We have isosceles triangle. We need to calculate the value of X, this X. So these two sides are equal. It means these are the base angles, this one and this one, they both are equal. Now the same rule, X degree plus 70 is equal to 180 degree. The sum of all the internal angles of a triangle add up to 180 degree. Okay, now add these two angles, that gonna be to X degree, and move this angle to the other side. It will subtract from 180. So 180 minus 70, that is equal to 110 degree. The value of X will be 110 degree divided by 2. That would be equal to 55 degree. Now we have its B part as well. The same question, the part B. The diagram shows two pairs of parallel lines. One is this. One pair of parallel lines we can see. And the other pair of parallel lines. These are parallel lines. We need to find the value of A, the value of B, and the value of C. How can we calculate the value of A, B, and C? We have to just look at the diagram very carefully. If we have our Z shape, our C shape, our F shape angle. So if we have one of them or maybe more than one, we have to use it and calculate the value of it. Okay. Now we have, first of all, let's calculate the value of A. We have this Z shape angle. So I'm going to just draw the Z. Yeah, I have just traced the Z here. So this is Z, the internal angles. So A is equal to 32 degree because of alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. That is the Z shape angle. Z shape angle. Now the next thing is, I'm just changing the pen so it would be visible for you. We again have Z shape angle. See, this is Z again. To calculate the value of C, this is Z again. Okay, this is our Z. So angle C and the whole angle, this one, they both are equal and they are called alternate interior angle. It means angle C is equal to 50 degree plus 32 degree. That would be 82 degree. Now we need to calculate this angle B. So I'm going to erase this all. Now in order to calculate this B angle, we have these pair of lines parallel as well. So C shape angle, this is our C. the C-shape angle. C-shape angles mean these two angles add up to 180 degree. So B degree plus 32 degree plus 50 degree, that gonna be 180 degree. C-shape angle. C-shape. Now calculate the value of B, that gonna be 50 plus 32, that is 82 degree, is equal 180 degree. Now the value of B is equal to 180 degree minus 82 degree. After subtraction we have 98 degree. This is our value of B. Now the next part to this question is part C. We have a rectangle like this, and the diagonal is 23 centimeter, and one of its length is 15, and the other length, that is called the width, is W centimeter. We need to calculate the value of W. So just look at the diagram. If I name it ABC, then ABC is a right angle triangle with right angle at B. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, we have hypotenuse square is equal base square plus perpendicular square. What we call base, what is the other name for base? And what is the other name for perpendicular? Base is called adjacent and perpendicular is called opposite. Keep it in mind. Here we have hypotenuse 23 centimeter. So 23 centimeter square, and base is 14. You can also say base is W and perpendicular is W here, or 14. It's up to you, because there is no specific angle given. If this is the angle given, so it means it's the opposite. If this angle is given, it means it's the opposite. So one of them is base or perpendicular. It's up to you. So we need to calculate the value of W. W square is equal to 23 square minus 14 square. Take the square root on both sides. We will get W is equal square root of 23 square minus 14 square. Now use the calculator to get the value of W. So that is 18.25. W is 18.25. Now our next question is question 7 that appeared in 2020. The paper was 3 and the variant was also 3. Part A says the diagram shows a regular polygon. This is a polygon. We should know the name of this one, and here we have to write the name as well. So what is the name of this thing? How many sides? 1 2 3 4. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6. If a polygon has 6 sides, it means it's a hexagon. 6 sides mean hexagon. 5 sides mean pentagon. What about 4 sides? 4 sides, quadrilateral. 3 sides, force a triangle. Okay, so here we have 6 sides, it means the hexagon. What about the 7 sides? What we call 7-sided figure. If a figure has 7 sides, then what we call? Comment. Okay, the next one is part B. This is a diagram. The diagram shows part of a different regular polygon. So this is a different regular polygon, and you already know that what is regular mean. Regular mean all sides are equal. All sides are equal and all angles are equal. All sides and angles are equal, are same, or common. So here we have external angle E, internal angle I. Here again external angle E, the internal angle I. And it is also mentioned here. The ratio E to I ratio is 2 to 13. work out the angle E. We need to calculate the angle E. So this is a question of a ratio, but it belongs to the angle. So what should we do? We need to calculate the exterior angle E. First of all, we need the sum of ratio. Sum of ratio is equal to 2 plus 13, that is equal to 15. And which angle we want to calculate? E. So E has a part. How many parts? 2 parts. So the angle E is equal to its part, that is 2, and divided by sum of ratio, that is 15, and multiply the whole angle. Okay, the full angle. So what is the full angle equal to here? We already know that one interior and exterior angles is equal to 180 degrees. This is our information. So using this information, at this point we have one interior and exterior point, and we want to calculate how many parts this exterior angle has. So multiply to 180 the whole thing. Now use your calculator or manually. 15 one time, 15 one time, 3 carry, that would be 30. So 50 2 times 30, so 12 2 times, that's gonna be 24. So our answer to this question is 24. So 24 is the angle, the exterior angle. Part 2 is work out the number of sides of this regular polygon. So we need to calculate n. We have just found the exterior angle. This is the exterior angle of that polygon. So we already know that the exterior angle is equal to 360 over n. By using this formula, we can calculate n. You just replace n with exterior angle. N is equal to 360 divided by exterior angle. We have n is equal to 360 and the exterior angle is 24. So 24 one time, 24 one time, and this is gonna be, so 24 5 times, so 15. N is equal to 15. So that regular polygon has 15 sides. That is the answer. We have its D part as well. The same question. In this part, all angles are in degrees. So these angles are in degrees. Use this information in the triangle to write down an equation in terms of x. So we just need to write down the equation, and we are not going to solve that equation because it is written that write down an equation in terms of x only. So we know that the sum of internal angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So the answer would be 2x plus 23 plus 2x minus 13 is equal to 180 degrees. This is the equation. We are not going to solve this equation because in the question you just need to write down an equation in terms of x. So this is the equation in terms of x. Okay, moving towards our next question, the last question of this video, question 8, that appeared in 2020. The paper was 4 and the variant was 3. Part A says the interior angle of a regular polygon with n sides is 150 degrees. So this is the interior angle. 150 is the interior angle with n sides. Calculate the value of n. We need to calculate the value of n, number of sides. In order to do that, we need the exterior angle. So by using this equation, interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degree. We are going to calculate one exterior angle. So exterior angle is equal to 180 minus interior, and the interior angle is given, that is 150. So 180 minus 150, that's gonna be 30 degree. So one exterior angle is 30 degree. Now we have this formula, exterior angle is equal to 360 divided by n. Just modified it, and we have n is equal to 360 divided by exterior angle. Okay, now putting the values, 360 divided by 30, 0 can be cancelled out. We have 36 over 3. We can further cancel 3 one time, 3 one time, 3 two times. So this regular polygon has 12 sides. So that's for the day. Please subscribe my channel and share it to others. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.